Good morning, Gemini friends. It is very early in the AM right now where I am. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who it's your first time, welcome. I'm Denise, and this is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And today I will be doing the May monthly reading for the collective of Gemini. Any of the placements you have Gemini in, they will all work. I do monthly readings broken down by week, so how each week starts and how it ends. And then I generally pull an overall advice at the end. Figure that out as we go along. In the description box below, I will have timestamps with the week and the times, so you can just go week by week or whatever you want to do. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Forgetting something. Oh, okay. So I suggest that you watch from right now until I've pulled all 4 weeks, the initial cards, and then you can get a feeling for if you need to watch all of them right now or what you want to do. Okay, so what deck we're going to use? There's 2 competing. Oh, no. Hold on. The Marielle and the Tarot of Curious Creatures one. Wait. Yeah. Okay. The Tarot of Curious Creatures we're starting out with. Boop. Oh, let's put them there. Okay. I still feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what. I don't know what I could be forgetting. Oh, maybe that's your guys' energy. Okay. All right, you ready? Week 1, how's it start? How's it end? Six of Swords flipped, but didn't flip out. But this did, and it's you, and it landed right there, sideways. The Lovers going into the upright. Okay, Gemini, week 1. Week 2, how's it start? No, I'll take it. Usually it has to fall on the table, but that's the Page of Wands. Okay, how's week 2 ending for Gemini? Gemini, what's going on here? Week 2, week 3, how's it start? The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups. We got Empress energy going on for y'all. Okay, 4 of Swords. Week 3, how's it end? Don't worry, I'll tell you all of them at the end. Some of them, they don't flip over. I'll turn them over. I don't turn them over till they're all out. 5 of Wands. Week 4, how's it start? Oh, there's a lot of fire going on. Okay. On the split, we have the Moon, which is Pisces, Cancer. On the bottom, we have 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords is underneath that. The Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, is under the Moon. Okay. All right, week 1 starts with the 8 of Cups, and it ends with the Lovers sideways going into the upright. Week 2 starts with the Page of Wands and ends with the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords. Oh, Gemini, what is going on for you all? Week 3 starts with the Four of Swords and ends with the Five of Wands sideways going into the reverse. And week 4 starts with the Seven of Wands and ends with the High Priestess going into the reverse. Okay. All right. It looks like there's a lot that you don't know. I'm also feeling like this moon card could also be talking about dreams and dream state. Are you working on your foundation? Are you starting over in some ways? Are you rebuilding or just making? For some of you, it'll be different. A new path. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is under the Nine of Swords, is under the Two of Pentacles. I don't know if I can show you that. This is the bottom and this is the split. Sorry for the glare. It's super early, so it's like 6 a.m. It's pretty dark, so I have to use this wonderful light, this wonderful ring light. Okay. You're trying to establish maybe a baseline of trust. Something like that. You're in the beginnings of stability, but there's a lot of fire. Let me see how many. There's 1, 2, 2 cups, 1, 2, 3 wands, and 2 swords. All right, let's get started. Week 1. Start with the Eight of Cups. And you end with the Lovers. So clearly you're walking away from something that is difficult. You still feel connected to it. Not as deeply as you did before, but still there's a part of you. It's like the last boss, you know, like when you're in a game and you fight, you get to the last boss level. That's what it feels like. But you're doing it. You're walking away from it, but it isn't easy. And it looks like you're trying to establish the nature of the relationship, or the foundation keeps coming in my head. I keep hearing the foundation. Let's clarify. We're going to use, is this the Murder of Crows? Yes, we're going to use the Murder of Crows. Hopefully I don't knock those over. Can you see those? Yes, okay. All right. Definitely being guided by your intuition. It feels like you're having maybe difficulties overall for the month. Distinguishing between what is fear and what is intuition, or what is ego and what is intuition. Do you know what I mean? There's healing, there's self There's a little bit of self-deception. There's self-deception, there's stress, but there's also fighting for yourself to be heard and seen. So let's see, okay? Let's see. How is the Eight of Cups energy showing up for Gemini? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, well, that makes all the sense. Yeah, right? Whatever you've been involved in, it's been a while, right? It's been some amount of time. You're trying to figure out if it works for you, what works and what doesn't. The Moon again? Oh, wait. Yeah. The Moon again and the Empress. Wow. Your intuition is really trying to speak to you, yeah? This could also be dream state. The Five of Cups is under the Moon, and the Four of Pentacles is under that. So yeah, so this situation that you've been in has been long. It's been disappointing. It's filled with sorrow. There have been moments where you've felt stuck. You felt stuck more than you haven't. You felt stuck because of disappointment. You may have used self-medication behaviors that don't really help you, but that help numb the pain, but don't help you grow, right? But you're at a point now where you can't. That's not working for you anymore. You've reached your end. Look at this, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, and that's where you are. Self-care, 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 self-care. So this is Capricorn, but doesn't have to be, and this is Libra, Taurus, but also doesn't have to be. And this is Cancer, Pisces, which we have the High Priestess too. So we have Cancer, Pisces going on in here. Well, you're choosing you, and you're choosing your highest vibrational self. So good for you, Gemini. Good for you. Good for you. This is divinely guided, the walking away. So let's see. So it leaves you with, maybe you're not, leaves you in the Lovers sideways. So you're not fully sure in the end of week one what this is, right? Where this stands. So let's see. How is the Lovers energy? Are we going to ask how it's showing up, or what you need to do to get it in the upright? Let's ask how it's showing up first. How is this Lovers energy showing up for Gemini? How's it showing up? It's showing up as the Chariot. Is that, yeah, sideways, which is Cancer again. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, and I'm about to do the Cancer reading after this, so you should definitely watch it, okay? It's coming up a lot. The Chariot's sideways going into the reverse. So that is talking about non-integration. There's your light and your shadow, and they're fighting. They're not together. The Chariot is when you take your light wolf and your shadow wolf and you group hug them, and you transmute it, and you integrate both sides, and then you turn into like a whole new you know what I mean? Energy. You make a whole new energy. This is in co-creation with the universe, okay? The Chariot. It's not just done by yourself. You're co-creating with the universe when the Chariot comes in order to, these obstacles that have been holding you back, you overcome them. You know what I mean? Like, you figure out how to resolve them and how to resolve them. So that week one is ending with you not really trying. You're trying, but it's not, there's something going on. Maybe there's information that you still don't know. So let's see what has to happen Okay, on the split is the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So Libra, if you have Libra in your chart, watch that one when it comes up too. And the Hierophant is under the Queen of Swords. And the Ace of Cups, which is how week 2 ends, is underneath that. Well, we know it's about love, and we know it's about unconditional love, and we know it's about becoming unconditional love, and all of what love, the energy of love is, and how that shows up and how you manifest, right? It's about your psychic, it's about your emotions, your emotional well-being, your emotional maturity. It's about your intuition, your empathy, all of those things. And it's about how you show up, your views on love, all of that. So at the end of week 1, you are cutting anything out that doesn't, the King of Pentacles is underneath the Knight of Swords. Anything that doesn't suit you, anything that doesn't fit in with the direction you're moving in, which is stability. You're going toward, you want transparency, you want stability, you want, you want someone whose word you can take them, their word is their bond. Their word is their bond. So what needs to be done to get the Lovers into the upright for Gemini? The Emperor. Whoever this Emperor energy is, he needs to come correct, yeah? And the Fool. So in order to get the Lovers in the upright, an old cycle needs to be completed and a brand new path, a brand new outlook on the next phase needs to happen. This happens when you have self-care as a priority and you're maintaining it, right? When you have your energetic reserve is full and you know how to preserve it, and your relationship with yourself is solid. It's been solid enough, right? That you're able to maintain it, even if you're still growing it. You're not going backward, right? And your relationship with Source is the same. And then you're able to go on, you've completed the cycle, and you know where you're headed. You don't know what it's going to look like, how to get there, but you know that you can handle it, and you're excited. There's like an excitement about it, like you're willing, right? We got the High Priestess again, and the Judgment. This is your intuition is screaming. It's screaming at you. It's not screaming, it's whispering loudly. It's just not stopping. This is 2 paths are opening for you right now. The path to unconditional love and the path to your legacy, your strong foundation. You're building it. You're rebuilding. Good for you, Gemini. So it looks like the week 1 is ending with that, with you understanding that the Fool energy is where the next iteration of yourself, the next metamorphosis of yourself is calling for, right? All right, week 2. It starts with the Page of Wands, which makes sense, right? This is an opportunity, a brand new opportunity for something super exciting that you're magnetically pulled to. It could be a relationship. It could be a career. It's something you're creating something, and it's exciting. You're really magnetically pulled to it. And it ends with the Ace of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So that is, there's a little bit of hesitancy here with this new beginning in love. There's a little bit you're unsure about. This is you. I feel like you're talking yourself out of it. Let's pull a Romance Angels card on that 5 of Swords. We're going to do this a little bit different. Let's pull a Romance Angels card on the 5 of Swords. True love. Yeah, there's a doubt. That's what I feel like. You're doubting. There's trust here and there's doubt. Like things still need to be healed and revealed. Healed and revealed. Rhyming. Came out in the reverse. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you're not sure. Oh, it's not reversed. They were upside down. Okay. Healing family issues and religious factors. So that's the Hierophant. The Hierophant showed up before. So this is something that could be ancestral karma. It could be a karmic cycle, a karmic pattern from your ancestors. It's definitely someone that it's destined. It's meant to happen the way it's happening because there are lessons for you both to learn, but this is about you. And someone that you are strongly connected with, right? Let's see, what is the Page of Wands energy showing up as for Gemini? I have it in the right. It's showing up as the Lovers in going into the reverse. Oh my God, so many major arcana. The Star and the Eight of Cups. After you walk away from whatever isn't emotionally fulfilling to you, whatever doesn't support your highest vibrational good, the universe is handing you what you've always wished and dreamt for in the way of the Ace of Cups. Holy Lord, the World, another effing, you get a lot of major arcana, okay? All of this goodness and fantasticness is right here waiting for you, but you have to close off the old cycle first, right? The Four of Swords, which is how week 3 starts, is underneath the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is how week 1 started, you feel me? So the Death card is underneath the Four of Swords. Yeah. Well, it's clear. A transformation needs to happen, and there's something that you're still holding on to that you're having a hard time letting go of. So let me ask this. What can Gemini do to let go? What can Gemini do to help them let go of whatever this is that they're holding on to? Because you're definitely trying, right? This is you absolutely on the journey. You've been in this and you've been trying, but there's still something. And if it was clear to you, you'd be able to do it easier. So what can Gemini do? What do they have to do to let go of whatever it is they're still holding on to? The King of Cups, and it's sideways going into the reverse. Okay. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Give me a moment. The world is underneath the Six of Wands. Well, there's an acceptance of truth. There's a closing off that is going to bring you success, right? But why is this King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups sideways? I keep hearing heart on your sleeve and truth, right? So let me just see. Why is this King of Cups sideways. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, it's right there. It's something right there. The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. I think it's forgiveness. It's acceptance of where someone is and understanding that they are in a different place than you, and giving yourself all this pain that not giving yourself the pain, but giving yourself freedom from all of the pain that this has caused you and that you've been carrying. Yeah, it's been a long, long fight. So that's Scorpio. We have Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini again, you again. I think it's holding yourself as sacred and having a detachment to any outcomes, right? An acceptance of where you both are. Your vibration, I feel like, is probably higher than the person, your person's. It could also just be an apology from them. They have to prove to you, right? Well, let's see how the Ace of Cups is showing up. How is the Ace of Cups energy showing up? For Gemini. The Ace of Pentacles again. It's come up a couple times in the underneathies. Yeah, it's a whole new, I don't know how to say this. It's a brand new beginning. It's a restart. And it has to look very different in order for this to serve your highest vibrational good. You know what I mean? How's the Seven of Cups in reverse? You got the Ace of Wands too, and again the Judgment on the bottom. Okay. This is a really big, this is a significant upheaval for you. I don't know, transformation. Your life is your life is basically being uprooted, but for good. You know what I mean? It's coming because there's been a lot of pain, but you have three beginnings: the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So, and you had the Ace of Swords, I think, too. I think you did have the Ace of Swords. So this is a brand new you. Like, this is you are in a level you've never been in before. Possibly you're not been able to maintain it for as long as you are right now. And this is like a whole entire life change. feel like the feeling I'm getting with this Seven of Cups is it's an illusion of choice. You really are pretty clear on what you need to do. But there's part of you that's still not healed all the way, right? And that there's doubt in there. But really, your highest self knows. What needs to happen for the Seven of Cups to be in the upright? It's the moon again. Is it letting go of control, or is it surrendering to the flow of not knowing? The Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands, which is how week 2 started. The Devil is underneath the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords is underneath the Ace of Cups. Okay. You're really not sure you can trust this. And maybe in the past you've rushed in to things, and your pain has been informing you on your choices, and you are not doing that. You're not doing that. What can help Gemini get out of the Five of Swords energy? The Page of Pentacles, a beginner's mind to the knowing of yourself, to the truths, like replacing the fears with the truth, right? What can Gemini do to get out of the Five of Swords energy? It's a rare thing when you go through a whole deck and it doesn't come out like that. Okay, that's interesting. They came out in 2 piles. The Two of Wands under the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles underneath the Nine of Swords. So slow, steady. Take the movement that gets you out of your comfort zone, that gets you out of the patterns you've been in, right? Just make the choice to move forward into stability. Remind yourself when these fears are coming in of facts. And if you can't, if you're unable, if that doesn't work, and by work I mean a fear comes in and you're like, or you have anxiety, and then you replace it with a fact, and if you have to replace it with another fact and that's not helping you, then you need to do something to reground and recenter yourself. And I'm feeling that it's nature, it's involving nature, organic matter, and whatever that means. and whatever that means, okay? Okay, week 3. Starts with the 4 of Swords and it ends with the 5 of Wands sideways going into the reverse, which is kind of where you would want the 5 of Wands if you want it anywhere. So you move from week 2 into healing. You're taking a little, like you're recognizing, it looks like maybe the anxiety and stuff is just like, it's getting to you a little. It's knocking you off your shit for a hot second, so that you have to pull back and check your basic needs first. Your sleep, what you're putting in your body, what you're doing with your body, and what your surroundings are, and what you're doing for your spirituality, right? It's getting those things together, because this is the preserving of your energetic reserve, right? You got to refill it a little because it's getting drained, and preserve it. So that's what you're trying to do here in week 3. You recognize that, you're doing that, and you're ending the week with, like, I think maybe you have like an epiphany, like some truth is revealed to you, because where you once felt like inferior or in competition or not in the same team, you come out of that into week 4 with a better idea, a stronger idea of who you are and probably what you need. So let's see, how is the 4 of Swords? Oh, we're going to do this for your 4 of Swords. We're going to pick a chakra card. Third eye, fluorite, destiny, follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. Okay, so you're going to want to do third eye chakra balancings and alignments and all that meditations. There's a zillion of them on YouTube and they're free. So just put it in the search. Third eye meditations, third eye openings, third eye clearing, whatever. You know what I mean? Just put in third eye even, and a zillion things will come in. Yes, so the High Priestess and the Moon are all up in this. We know it's divinely guided. We know that this is all about your intuition, and this is all a journey. It looks like May is a journey for you to really solidify being able to discern what is your intuition and what isn't, and you building a practice that allows space on a regular daily basis for your intuition to have space to come through, right? It's not all full of stuff, so you're creating space for that to happen. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. The bottom is root chakra, garnet, security. To feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature, which is what I was feeling, that when you're not grounded, to put yourself into nature, right? Okay. 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. What can Gemini do to resolve this 5 of Wands? Another sideways card, my friends. And it is Justice, which is Libra again. And it's sideways going into the reverse. So, Justice happens out of your hands. Justice happens when there has been an injustice, right? And the energies align in a way that now there's space for the justice to come through. And you cannot control the justice happening. What you can control is you, right? Your relationship with you and your focus on you and the universe. Don't try to make justice come. It will happen. What do you have down here? The Page of Pentacles again, turning inward, focus, and the Ten of Wands, putting down the things that you've been carrying that aren't yours to carry. You've been making this harder on yourself. You're carrying other people's burdens. Maybe you're trying to fix them. Maybe you've blamed yourself and it's not yourself to blame. You know what I mean? This isn't you. This isn't your thing to take on. It's not your fight. It's not your... Even if you've done things, I keep hearing forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Put your focus on yourself. Forgive yourself if it's needed. Forgiveness. And however that applies to you, put it in however it applies to you. Okay, what else can Gemini do to resolve the Five of Wands energy? The universe is going to resolve it, okay? It's happening, but it's being slowed down because you're maybe focusing on that instead of focusing on you. So you got 2, and you got the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's what we are, right? Put down the burdens you don't need to carry. It's not your fight, right? You can't save or fix whoever this is. It's not your responsibility or your you have no obligations here. You have done whatever this is. It feels like you have done your part. You can feel good about that, okay? You can feel good about it. You are looking for something that is simultaneously uplifting to you. A partnership that is simultaneously uplifting. The Hermit is on the bottom. That is all about refilling your energetic reserve and preserving it and creating an overflow, because that's what you want to give energy from, your overflow, not from your reserve. You need your reserve. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to week 4. Starts with the 7 of Wands, and it ends with the High Priestess sideways going into the reverse. So let's see why that's happening. How is the 7 of Wands energy showing up? Well, I really want to know. We're going to probably do both of these, I'm sure. But I think I actually want to start with what needs to happen to get the High Priestess in the upright. The 5 of Swords. I want another one. It's the self-doubt. 6 of Wands. That's having confidence in yourself, right? The 5 of Swords, the 8 of Wands. And the Judgment. We have the 8 of Pentacles on the split with the 8 of Swords under. You got 3 8s underneath it. The Sun underneath the 3 of Swords. At this point right now, you are stopping yourself from all of your ultimate happiness, from you being your most authentic self. It's the way you're looking at it, right? It's just this history you have of maybe people pleasing, do you know, like caretaking, and that's a distraction. That distracts. That's something you learned early in your life because of some kind of trauma, and it distracts you. At one point, you may have needed it to survive, but you don't anymore, and it's you hurting yourself. So this judgment, this calling for you to transform yourself is here. It's on the table, literally. It's literally on the table. And right now it's you talking yourself out of how dope you are and what you really know and who you really are, right? Who you know you are. This high priestess. You're the high priestess, no matter what gender you are, Gemini, okay? What's the Eight of Wands energy showing up as? What's that look like? I think it's just becoming, quieting the self-doubt. Embracing this new calling for this next version of you, the Phoenix, and then moving with it. Yeah. Leo, the Strength card. This is a test of the universe about your discipline and your will. And it's them holding a mirror to you and saying, you are this, you are dope, you are amazing, you are all of this. You are all of this. This is who you are. You have it in you. See it and take it on, right? Don't try it on, take it on. This is your energy. It's your birthright energy, okay? The Nine of Pentacles. That's the mini Empress. That's full confidence in yourself. That's not needing things, but experiencing things, wanting things because you want the experience, but you're cool either way, right? So let's just do the Seven of Wands, even though I don't really think we need to, but let's do it anyway. How is the Seven of Wands energy showing up? The end of the month ends with you really being in your bag, of your self-esteem and of you. I can't wait to see what June brings for you. Also, your birthday, right? When is Gemini starts in May? Yeah, the end of May. So happy future birthday to the Geminis who are coming up in the end of May. And this last week here, what a wonderful birthday present. You standing in your power. Okay, how's the Seven of Wands energy showing up for Gemini? Boop. It's showing up as the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. So this is about what we're saying, you becoming a student of yourself, you becoming a master alchemist of yourself. The Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Four of Pentacles, you and the Sun. Okay, hold on. This is you being clear about who you are, who your most authentic self is, and you making the choice to. This is about needing to make the choice, because right now you've done a lot of work and you're chill, right? But you're at the Four where you could be at the Sun. You should be at the Sun. You're meant to be at the Sun. You're meant to be at the 10. And it's about being clear. You're clearer about what it is you actually want, what the things are that fulfill you, that add to your abundance. And it's honoring your soul contract with the universe first, above anything. So it starts out about very much being about a relationship, and it ends up with you really demanding respect for yourself first by giving it to yourself, and then not letting anything fuck with that, right? But you're in the beginnings of that, but you got this. So let's pull an overall card for you. Hold on, an oracle. Oh, we'll do the Elle Qui. That's a good one. We'll do the Elle Qui for you. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. figure out what time it is. I have physical therapy, and then I have acupuncture. I'm hoping I get to do the Cancer reading before I have to stop for all of that stuff, but I don't know if I will be able to. But by the way, watch the Cancer reading, okay? And if you're Libra, watch the Libra reading when that happens. I do them in order, Aries to Pisces. So you can figure out what's coming next by the last one I posted. Okay, one last word of overall advice for the month of May for our beautiful Gemini friends. Look at that. Amelie, she who questions, curiosity, destiny, search. Amelie welcomes you. She wears an assortment of vivid flowers and honors the many tendrils. Each one is a possibility, a chance, an unexpected happening. Her gift is to see which ones will open next. That is very much the Fool, right? And it's very much the Moon. It's being in the flow, the wheel. The Seven of Cups even, making the choice to your highest vibrational good, your highest self. And then just being, not trying to make it happen, but that you choose that and then you keep focusing on the care and keeping of you and you see what unfolds. She who questions welcomes questions because she loves giving answers that lead to more questions. The Eight of Pentacles, becoming the Master Alchemist, the Page of Pentacles, right? She is the sacred circle of the Oracle. Do not be dismayed if your search seems to lead you to more questions. It is Amelie's preferred way. Amelie shows that you have other paths in front of you. You have all the paths in front of you right now. There are avenues you can take that you may not even see yet. Be ready for the unexpected signpost pointing you toward a completely different way. If you're in your head and you're trying to force an outcome, you're not going to see this stuff, right? Destiny can sometimes be tricky because you may be pulling for the wrong shore. Stop for a moment in your seeking. Tap into your natural curiosity and question things. Even those people who have always seemed one way and only one way may have hidden depths. Your job is to re-examine what you thought truth was, which is what you're doing with this whole month. Chances are good you will be given an opportunity to make some changes. Remember, the circle can become a spiral, so rather than leading you back to your own beginning, it may take you up or down. Your skill at questioning will help you find your way. What am I searching for? What is the meaning of destiny to me? In what ways has my journey been a spiral? There you go, Gemini. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and sharing your energy with me. And I will see you in a couple weeks at your mid-monthly reading. Until then, I hope all is well. Okay, keep going. You got this. Bye, Gemini.